So hey there guys, it's me once again, just doing a small segment on something that's very cultural in our society right now, which is things about race, and we're gonna just speak on upon it right now because there's something happening in my country currently right now, which is South Africa, which you probably can see on the internet, the farm murders that are happening right now. So I felt that I just wanna address this topic and just give my viewpoint on it. And maybe we can relate and maybe we can disagree, but let's just hop in right now. So as I said, there's a bunch of farm murderings happening in South Africa right now. And my view is that I feel the president and the justice system needs to actually address this more seriously because it's very bad, because this is the agriculture sector, which is very important to our economy in our country right now, and very important to every individual that is living in South Africa because of the fact, and everywhere else, because the fact that the farmers are the ones that help us get food on the table, because in terms of bread, milk, all these necessities that we use on a daily basis come through farmers. So we have to respect them, and we kind of have to acknowledge the importance of them. Not kind of, but we actually have to acknowledge the importance of the role that they play on in our country right now. So the thing is that I personally fully support the farmers because, like I said, it's super important what they're doing. And the thing about it is, let me just give you a backdrop on why these tensions are happening. So the reason I'm looking at it from objectiveness, I'm looking at both sides of the story. So the other side, where the people that are actually committing these murders and atrocities, which are black people, which I fully condemn, it's because of the fact of the hatred that they have between previous apartheid regimes and things like that. They still have that hatred in their heart, and the fact that they were having bad working conditions and things like that. So that's their view of what they feel that is the reasoning for what they doing. But in my opinion, I don't agree with that at all, because like for example, they killed a 21-year-old which name is Brandon Horner, which they killed him, beat him up, and they hanged him on top of a post, which is super evil, and I can never agree with that. I don't care what you say, that is super evil. He's 21 years old, he got killed gruesomely, and he has parents, and he has probably brothers or sisters that care for him and cousins. So this is super evil, and I super agree with the fact that there needs to be justice, needs to be served to the highest degree. And I feel like the president, our minister of police, he needs to act swiftly on this and continue showing that we are against any kind of crime that is committed, unlawful murder that is committed in cold blood. And I feel like there needs to be action, needs to be taken seriously. So let's go on. So we're gonna focus on the previous events, because there's like a protest that happened, which you can see that it's been on the news right now worldwide. And so what happened is that the people who murdered that innocent young man, they were at the court, which is in it's a province called the Free State. You could say a state, or wherever you're coming from. So this is what happened. They murdered this individual, this young boy, and they found out the murderers or the suspects, and they want to prosecute them. But now what happened is the farmers, which are these the farmers that are living in that area, they actually ran up into the court. I'm just like paraphrasing, because I'm seeing through footage, as we can see right here. They're gonna be running in the court, but then there was a other political party, which is the ones in red. They thought that they're not respecting the law by doing that, but okay, they have a fair point, because the law and order, the justice system needs to work fairly, because they killed this boy in cold blood, and I feel like justice needs to be served. So what, like as you can see the video, they running into the court. They actually wanted to take those two individuals and probably maybe murder them or whatever, because they felt that they wanted to commit their own justice towards those individuals that killed the boy. And these people are saying no, they have to follow the law of the country and things like that. But I still feel like they kind of wrong by the way they are. It feels like they supporting those individuals. We supposed to come in unity and condemn that, because we are all South Africans, and we all have to come at the end of the day as a family, because we want to move into a better future. So this happened in, like I said, the Free State. But the thing that I could commend as being a Christian, because there was a pastor, who was a black pastor, that actually condemned this and said he had a prayer time of focusing on the fact that he doesn't want people to actually be killed because they had a big march. So what they did is they woke up early morning praying for both parties that yes, you can have your opinion because this is the fact of having democracy, and we have constitutional rights where you have an freedom of speech, so you can say whatever you want, whether I agree with you or don't agree with you, but that is your freedom of speech. So you can and that is the beautiful thing of living in a western country that believes in western values. And so that's the great thing. Yes, you can protest, but don't hurt the other parties that you don't disagree with. And that's the thing that we can come together as, okay, we might not understand, but together we can come together and respect each other's opinions, different opinions. But that's the thing. You can protest, say whatever you want, and that's fine, but respect the other side of parties. So that's the what happened right now. And the great thing, like I said, of the pastor that was praying was the fact that nobody got killed, nobody got murdered. There were people who had weapons, and so luckily the police, before those individuals got to the courthouse where they were protesting, they took those weapons away from them, because it might have ended up in like massacres, because it was a bunch of people. As you could see from the videos, there were like thousands of people. They were protesting, and there was opposites, and you would see actually the fact that on each party there were a bunch of people that were actually keeping them away from each other, so that at least that there wouldn't be further action or murder or anything like that. Which I thank the Lord that people were there, and I thank the Lord that there were saints that were actually praying for this event so that it wouldn't go into bloodshed and murder. Because you see how the world is right now, where there's so much division due to race and things like that, and I really feel that is the enemy trying to divide people and allow them to be confused, because we have to unite together and as a people, and that's the only way we can go forward. And I feel like currently this is super wrong and super evil, and I super condemn people that are acting these acts. And I'm super with the farmers right now, and I feel like the government needs to stand up for our farmers, because they are very important to our agriculture and our agriculture section that contributes to the overall economy of the country. And I feel like that's my view on it. You can drop your view in the comments, whatever you wanna say. And like I said, objectivity and freedom of speech. You can say whatever, and we can just discuss if you want to discuss. But I feel like there needs to be justice in a time like this. So thank you for taking the time to check out this video, and I appreciate you. And once again, God bless you.